According to our rules, we do not have a quorum. There will be no meeting today.
If they didn't know what this job entailed, they should have never ran for it.
Fallout from a Cheektowaga Town Board meeting this past Monday in which the Republican members didn't show up, preventing a quorum. Well, the town was not able to set dates for public hearings on a referendum to move Cheektowaga to a ward system with council members elected by geographic region instead of all of them at large. This is to deal with a lawsuit that has been filed against the town. The supervisor says it's now too late to get this done before the November election. Vernon Thompson is one of the 3 Republicans on the Cheektowaga Town Board, and he joins me here live tonight. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you for having me, Michael.
So we had the supervisor here yesterday. Obviously, he wanted to have this meeting. You and your 2 Republican colleagues weren't there. I think you had said from the beginning that you weren't going to be able to make it. One of the Republican members, the supervisor, thought was going to be there. What should the public know about this sort of hullabaloo in Cheektowaga?
Sure. So I did talked to the supervisor, Brian Nowak, on Sunday and told him that I would not be able to make it, being my work schedule, working until 5 or 5:30. It's impossible to get from the South Towns to Cheektowaga by 5:30. He was aware, and he knew that the other council members could not make it at that point, and I asked if it was going to be rescheduled for another time that we could make it, being the importance of the litigation that's going on. Mm-hmm. He told me he was hoping for a quorum, and at that point I was a little confused to know, after knowing that 3 members would not be able to make it, there would not be a quorum.
Yeah, it was one of the council members, Barbara, who he thought was going to be there, and then she ended up not being able to make it. Moving forward to sort of deal with this, has the time passed, or do you think you guys could still get 4 of you in a room and gavel in and have a meeting and get this done?
So the funny thing about that is this meeting coming up this Tuesday, on the agenda you have a call for 2 public hearings. So the urgency to have the special meeting this past Monday, I'm not sure where the urgency is if we're going to be voting on it this Tuesday coming up.
So in terms of what's really at the heart of this, there is litigation challenging the fact that all of the council members are elected at large, and there is a proposal out there to go to a ward system, kind of like in the city of Buffalo. You have your own council member depending on where you live, right?
Sure.
Are you for that or opposed to it as a way to deal with this litigation?
So I am familiar with the background of where this stems from, the lawsuit, and I understand the reasoning for it, but I don't believe that's the case in Cheektowaga. I believe that there should be at-large voting, and to say that there's no diversity on the board, I think is, ignorant. Myself, my father is black. A lot of people don't know that, but it's not one thing that, you look at when you see me. But it has come to light now, and I'm not sure if I need to show a family picture and to prove that to people, but you also do have a female with Barbara Bukowski on there as well.
The point of that being, this lawsuit, by the way, challenges the full at-large voting, saying that it denies minority representation in the town of Cheektowaga. So do you think it's best just to play out the lawsuit and see what happens, or do you think a ward system might just sort of be a better way of doing this anyway?
So the plan for the town was to put this to a referendum in November and let the voters decide. And the individuals that are bringing the lawsuit to us believe that's not the best option. They feel you are going to be in the same situation as you are now, because there's going to be a minority that cannot outweigh the majority.
Cheektowaga Town Council Member Vernon Thompson, really appreciate you coming in and giving your perspective on this.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Michael.
All right.